Bridges Division repays about 317 crore taka as the first and second installment of loan taken from government for Podda Bridge construction. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina assures of assistance to the shop owners affected in Bongobazar inferno. BNP has no affiliation with people as the party does not do politics for the people, says Obaidul Qadir. Fleeing from elections continuously will perish BNP as a party, says Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Country received remittance of $2.1 billion in March, highest in 7 months, as Bangladesh Bank expects more remittance in the current month also. Former US President Donald Trump released after being arrested as he pleads not guilty. And Bangladesh eye victory in the solitary test against Ireland as visitors risk innings defeat on the third day tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum, this is Kimi Arin welcoming you to News at 10 on BTV and BTV World. You have just heard the highlights, now to the details.
বাংলার মানুষ যেন আর অপমানিত না হয়, আর এই শহীদরা হয়ে গেছে তাদের রক্তের সঙ্গে বেঈমানি যেন আমরা না করি। মনে রাখবেন, আপনারা নিশ্চয়ই বিশ্বাস করেন এবং জানেন শহীদের রক্ত কোনো দিন বৃথা যায় নাই আর যাবেও না ইনশাআল্লাহ।
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina pledged to provide best support to the traders who incurred huge losses in the devastating Bongobazar fire in the capital city. The pain and cry of traders cannot be tolerated during Ramadan, she said. The Premier said this when Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir handed over a cheque of around 317 crore taka to her as the first and second installments of repaying loan taken for building the Podda Bridge at Gonobhavan this morning. The Prime Minister also sounded a note of warning that the people involved in damaging firefighting vehicles would definitely be brought to book. Sheikh Hasina said her government has built the Podda Bridge with own finances, taking it as a challenge as the World Bank suspended loan to construct it, followed by some other organizations. She thanked the people for supporting her government wholeheartedly in constructing the Podda Bridge with own finance.
সাধারণ মানুষ বাংলাদেশের তাদের যে মর্যাদা বোধটা, এটা কিন্তু আমার সবথেকে বড় শক্তি, বড় প্রেরণা। আমি এটাই বলবো যে পদ্মা সেতু নির্মাণ বাংলাদেশ যে পারে, এটাই কিন্তু আমরা বিশ্ববাসীকে দেখাতে সক্ষম হয়েছি। পদ্মা সেতু শুধু একটা সেতু না, এটা বাঙালি জাতির একটা গর্বের প্রতীক বলে আমি মনে করি, সক্ষমতার প্রতীক বলে আমি মনে করি। যে এটা যে আমাদের একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ ছিল, যারা বলেছিল যে এটা নিজস্ব অর্থায়নে করা যাবে না, আর বাংলাদেশ দেখিয়ে দিল যে হ্যাঁ, নিজস্ব অর্থায়নে পদ্মা সেতু করা যায়, আমরা করেছি এবং করে বাংলাদেশের সক্ষমতা আমরা দেখিয়েছি বিশ্বকে। বাংলাদেশের এটা হচ্ছে সবথেকে একটা গর্বের নিদর্শন। জাতির পিতার কথাই বাস্তব যে কেউ দাবায় রাখতে পারবে না, বাংলাদেশকে কেউ দাবায় রাখতে পারবে না ইনশাল্লাহ। ঈদের আগে এই রোজার সময় কত মানুষ ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য করেছে, তাদের সত্যি যে কষ্টটা, তাদের কান্না, এটা সহ্য করা যায় না। ইতিমধ্যে আমি বলে দিয়েছি যে আমরা যতটুকু পারি তাদের সাহায্য করব এবং কার কীরকম ক্ষতি হয়েছে এটা দেখব। পাশাপাশি আরেকটা কথা আমি বলবো যে আমাদের দেশের কিছু লোকের আচরণটা আমাকে খুব ক্ষুব্ধ করেছে। কথায় বার্তায় দুপুরে পরে হঠাৎ একদল লোক লাঠি সোঁটা নিয়ে এসে হাজির, কি তারা যে একেবারে সেই ফায়ার সার্ভিসের অফিসের ভিতরে ঢুকে কয়েকটা গাড়ি ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত করেছে, একটা অস্বাস্থ্যকর পরিবেশ সৃষ্টি করেছে। এটা কেন? তো যারা এইভাবে লাঠি সোঁটা নিয়ে গেছে, আমি তাদের সবাইকে চিহ্নিত করতে বলেছি এবং তাদের বিরুদ্ধে যথাযথ ব্যবস্থা নেওয়া হবে, মামলা দেওয়া হবে এবং ভবিষ্যতে কেউ যদি ফায়ার সার্ভিসের কোনো মানুষের উপর বা কোনো গাড়ির উপর বা কারোর উপর এই ধরনের যদি আক্রমণ করে বা জনস্বার্থে ব্যবহার করা জিনিসের উপরে যদি আঘাত করে, তাদের কিন্তু ছাড় দেওয়া হবে না।
The function was also addressed by Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir, Governor of Bangladesh Bank Abdur Rauf Talukdar and former Cabinet Secretary Khondokar Anwarul Islam. Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister M. Tafazil Hussain Mia conducted the program. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid has returned home from Singapore after his regular medical checkup. The VVIP aircraft of Biman Bangladesh Airlines carrying the president landed at Hazrat Shahjalal International Airport this evening. Liberation War Affairs Minister A.K. Muzammil Haq, Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir, Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen, Dean of Diplomatic Corps, Cabinet Secretary, Chiefs of Three Services, Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister, and high civil and military officials received the president at the airport. President Abdul Hamid went to Singapore for regular medical checkup on March 28. Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir said, BNP does not do politics for the welfare of people. The party has no responsibility towards people. He said the members of the government agencies and Awami League activists tried their best to protect the goods of the affected traders in the tragic fire accident in Bongo Bazar. However, during the fire incident, BNP has not taken any such initiative of visiting the spot and helping in the rescue operation to protect the goods of the affected traders, he added. The minister made the comments in a statement issued today protesting the statement of BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir published in the media. Awami League General Secretary expressed deep sorrow over the fire incident in Bongo Bazar, saying such type of tragic accidents is very painful. Soon after the fire incident, Awami League President and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was monitoring the situation round the clock and giving necessary directives, he added. Obaidul Qadir said that with the Prime Minister's instructions, Awami League men including Chhatro League, Jubo League and Awami Shevak League rushed to the spot and stood by the fire-affected businessmen and provided support to the government agencies in dousing the blaze. Obaidul Qadir said that BNP only made statements sitting at home without alleviating the sufferings of the people. Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir's irresponsible statement about such a terrible accident is an expression of their traditional ill politics, he added. In response to Mirza Fakhrul Islam's statement that BNP does not believe in the elections affairs, Obaidul Qadir said that BNP, the representative of undemocratic political forces, has repeatedly organized the elections affairs. Awami League General Secretary said the government will change in this country through elections following the democratic and constitutional process. In Bangladesh, the power will change only through the people's vote, he added. Obaidul Qadir said BNP is conspiring to distract people by providing false and fabricated information. Corruption was the only principle of BNP, he added. Obaidul Qadir said that the people no longer want to trust BNP, which is the promoter of undemocratic politics in the country. Information and Broadcasting Minister and Awami League Joint General Secretary Dr. Hassan Mahmood said BNP has lost confidence on themselves as they have moved away from people. A time will come when BNP itself will run away from politics if they keep escaping the elections, he added. The minister made the comments while replying to questions from journalists after attending the award-giving ceremony of Doctorate of Laws at Asian University for Women in Chattogram today.
ফখরুল ইসলাম আলমগীর সাহেবদের নিজের উপরেই কোনো আস্থা নাই, সেই জন্য ব্যালটেও না, ইভিএমও না, কারণ তারা জনগণ থেকে দূরে সরে গেছে, সেটা তারা জানে। আপনারা যদি একটু খতিয়ে দেখেন দেখতে পাবেন 2008 সালের নির্বাচনে সর্বশক্তি দিয়ে অংশগ্রহণ করে মাত্র 29টি আসন পেয়েছে। 2014 সালের নির্বাচন থেকে পালিয়ে গিয়েছে। 2018 সালের নির্বাচনে সমস্ত দলের ঐক্য করে ডান বাম অতি ডান অতি বাম অতি ডান তালেবান সবাইকে নিয়ে ঐক্য করেছিল, করে তারা মাত্র 6টি আসন পেয়েছিল, মহিলা আসন সহ 7টি। সেজন্য তারা জানে যে এই নির্বাচনেও তাদের কোনো সম্ভাবনা নাই। তো সেই জন্যই তারা নির্বাচনের উপরেই বা গণতান্ত্রিক ব্যবস্থার উপর কোনো আস্থা নাই। তারা শুধুমাত্র ষড়যন্ত্রের পথেই হাঁটছে, পানি ঘোলা করার চেষ্টা করছে, দেশ বিদেশে অপপ্রচার চালাচ্ছে আর বিদেশিদের হাতে পায়ে ধরছে। ধরে দেশে একটি বিশৃঙ্খলা তৈরি করা যায় কিনা সেই চেষ্টায় তারা লিপ্ত আছে। তবে এগুলো করে কোনো লাভ হবে না। আমি তাদেরকে অনুরোধ জানাবো, নির্বাচন কমিশন অনেকটা তাদের দাবি মেনে নিয়েই তারা ইভিএম থেকে ব্যালটে ভোট করার সিদ্ধান্ত গ্রহণ করেছে। এখানে তো বিএনপি সহ বিরোধী দলগুলোর দাবিটাই মেনে নেওয়া হয়েছে বলে বলা যায়। সুতরাং তারা এখন নির্বাচনের জন্য যদি তাদের দল গোছায় এবং নির্বাচনে আসে, সেটি তাদের জন্যই মঙ্গল হবে। ক্রমাগতভাবে নির্বাচন থেকে পালিয়ে গেলে একসময় পুরো বিএনপিটাই পালিয়ে যাবে।
Earlier, addressing the function organized by Asian University for Women, the minister said that all sectors of the country led by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina achieved incredible developments during the last 14 years.
Under the leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, not only the political empowerment of the women, the economic empowerment of the women has taken place. And now women are working in each sector of the country. Now we have the Supreme Court judge, we have SP and DC in this country, police super and deputy commissioner who heads the civil administration in the district. Just 12 or 14 years back, it was unthinkable that a woman would become DC or SP. And Upajala executive officer, chief executive officer, there are many are working throughout the country.
Vice Chancellor of the University, Rabana Haq, and first woman Rector of Switzerland's Basel, Professor Dr. Andreas Schenker-Wecke, also addressed the function. Later, Information and Broadcasting Minister and Awami League Joint General Secretary Dr. Hassan Mahmood joined the meeting of Trinamool representatives from 6 unions of Rangun Upazila, organized by Rangun Upazila Awami League in Chattogram. Speaking on the occasion, the minister called upon leaders and activists to reach the developments to all achieved by the government. Presided over by Vice President of Rangun Upazila Awami League Lokman Hussain, the meeting was also addressed by Rangun Upazila Chairman Shajan Kumar Talukdar, Chattogram Zilla Porishad Member Abul Kashim Chishti, Information and Research Secretary of Chattogram City North Awami League Mohammad Shah Ali, Member Akhtar Hussain Khan, and General Secretary of Ranguni Upazila Awami League Engineer Shamsul Alam Talukdar. Traders in Bongo Bazar are now deeply frustrated after losing everything in the devastated fire. They claim that the volume of damage is approximately 1,000 crore taka. Most traders became speechless as fire burned down everything in front of their eyes. Some traders are relocating their goods today. Some are using pickup vans to remove goods from the affected building. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has assured the affected traders in Bongo Bazar of best possible support. Business people were hoping for making a good profit leaving behind the concussions of the coronavirus, but their dreams turned into a nightmare due to yesterday's massive fire burning down everything to ashes. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will provide a special donation to the traders who incurred huge losses in the devastating Bongo Bazar fire in the capital. Mayor of Dhaka South City Corporation Barrister Sheikh Fozlin Uttapur said this today while laying the foundation stone of the development and construction works of Khilga Goran Sports Ground in the capital. Local lawmaker Sabir Hossain Chaudhry and representatives of the authorities concerned were present. Mayor Tapus said if the government constructs a new market in Bongo Bazar, the affected businessmen will get shop allotment on priority basis.
আমরা এই সকল ক্ষুদ্র ব্যবসায়ী বিনিয়োগকারীদের সাথে এবং পাশে থাকব। আমার সাথে মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রীর আজকে কথা হয়েছে, উনিও বলেছেন তিনি অনুদান দিবেন যাতে করে তারা আবার ঘুরে দাঁড়াতে পারে, তারা যেন আবার এই ব্যবসায় নামতে পারে। আমরা চাই যে এখানে শুধু, কারণ এটা পাইকারি বাজার, এটাকে পাইকারি মার্কেট হিসেবেই এটাকে তৈরি করতে হবে, এটা অন্যরকম কোনো মার্কেট করলে হবে না। যারা ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত তারাই এখানে অগ্রাধিকার পাবে এবং তাদেরকেই আগে পুনর্বাসন করা হবে।
A comic book in Japanese painting for manga has been published on the struggle and eventful life of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen unveiled the cover of the book titled father of the nation Bangabandhu, at a function organized at a hotel in the capital today. Founder President of Scholars Bangladesh Society Amy Chaudhry Shamim and Chief Executive of Shine Partners Corporation Japan Iemoto Kieta jointly wrote the book marking the 50 years of friendship of Bangladesh and Japan. Chief Executive of Scholars Bangladesh Society Dilar Afroz Khanrupa moderated the publication ceremony, which was also attended by Japanese Ambassador to Bangladesh Iwamaki Minori, Director General of Bangla Academy Mohammad Nurul Huda, and Chairman of Max Group and President of Buet Graduates Club Ghulam Mohammad Alamgir. Director of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Research Institute for Peace and Liberty of Dhaka University, Professor Fakhrul Alam presented a keynote paper at the function. NRB Scholars Publishers Limited published the book. Manga is a painting form of Japanese comic and cartoon. The struggle of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Rahman for the independence of Bangladesh was presented at the book in manga form. Inward remittance flow to Bangladesh witnessed a 7-month high in March, as expatriate Bangladeshis sent a remarkable amount of greenback worth around $2.1 billion to their near and dear ones, centering the upcoming Holy Eid al-Fitr. Expatriates sent home $2.1 billion last month, the highest since September last year, when $1.53 billion flew into the country, data from the Bangladesh Bank showed. The last month's receipts were nearly 29.3% higher than February's $1.56 billion and 8.5% higher from $1.85 billion recorded in March last year. A central bank official told the National News Agency that remittances usually go up before the Holy Eid al-Fitr, which will be celebrated in this month. The official also said that the latest inflow of remittances would certainly help both the central bank and the government manage the macroeconomic situation. Chattogram University Teachers Association has condemned the publication of fake news undermining country's independence in a national daily on Independence Day. In a press release today, Chattogram University Teachers Association protested and expressed deep concern over the situation arising out of the news. The metro rail has started running between Uttara and Agargaon for 6 hours from today. As per the new timing, trains will run between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. every day. Managing Director of the Dhaka Mass Transit Company Limited, M.N. Siddiq said all the 9 stations between Uttara and Agargaon have already been opened. Trains will run uninterruptedly from morning to midnight in July, he added. M.N. Siddiq said trains are expected to run into up to Motijil in December this year. Now news on weather. Met Office in its weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow said rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gusty or squally wind is likely to occur at 1 or 2 places over Dhaka, Mymensingh, Borishal, Chattogram and Sylhet divisions. Besides, weather may remain mainly dry with temporary partly cloudy sky elsewhere over the country. Day temperature may rise slightly and night temperature may remain nearly unchanged over the country, said the Met Office. Now the timing for Sehri tonight and Iftar tomorrow. Last time for Sehri tonight in Dhaka and its adjoining areas is 4:24 a.m. and Iftar tomorrow at 6:20 p.m. in Dhaka and its adjoining areas. Before we end the bulletin, headlines once again. Bridges Division repays about 317 crore taka as the first and second installment of loan taken from government for Podda Bridge construction. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina assures of assistance to the shop owners affected in Bangabazar inferno. BNP has no affiliation with people as the party does not do politics for the people, says Obaidul Qadir. Fleeing from elections continuously will perish BNP as a party, says Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Country received remittance of $2.1 billion in March, highest in 7 months, as Bangladesh Bank expects more remittance in the current month also. Former US President Donald Trump released after being arrested as he pleads not guilty. And Bangladesh eye victory in the solitary test against Ireland as visitors risk innings defeat on the third day tomorrow. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us, and we invite you to watch our next news at 11:30 in Bangla. Until then, Khoda Hafiz.